So I'd like to present Dr. Chloe Simpson. So they'd also like to chat with you a little bit.
Okay.
Congratulations, my dear.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. This is so exciting.
Awesome. Chloe, you did a great job. We're all so very proud of you.
Oh, thank you so
So yes,
much.
congratulations
Thank
and
you.
welcome to our world in
Wow.
academia.
I'm on the other side.
Awesome. So we have a little presentation that we would like to make to you that's very special. So I'm going to invite up Dean Seafray, so that we can have this very special presentation. Dean. I was going to say Autumn and then I said Dean. Dean.
Do you want me to stay up here?
Are you Dr. Simpson? What's your name?
Dr. Chloe.
Dr. Chloe. Nice to meet you. I'm Dr. Autumn.
Nice to meet you, Dr.
Congratulations, Dr. Chloe. I hear you're up and
Shake.
coming.
I am. I've came.
That's the doctor shake. You just keep going.
Okay.
We're really proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's what's happening. We're filming all this because
Awesome.
the university's interested in this story because you represent the very, very best at this university.
Thank you.
And I have this on paper because I wanted to get it right.
Okay.
So, you know, if you look right down here on the hall, there is a wonderful display of the John and Casey Gay Research Endowment to explain the life and contributions of Dr. Gay. And I just wanted to remind everybody in the room that Dr. Gay earned his bachelor's degree from the State University of New York at Buffalo. And then he spent time in the United States Navy as a naval aviator. He received his master's degree from San Diego State University and his doctorate from WVU. He finally earned a postdoctorate from Johns Hopkins University. Dr. Gay has established an impressive resume of professional experience. He was an assistant professor at Towson University, an associate professor at Louisiana State, a professor and chair of the Health and Exercise Science Department at Central Michigan University, and dean of the University of Scranton. Dr. Gay took several professional positions abroad as a professor and dean of professional studies at the University of Newcastle in Australia, and professor and chair of the Health Sciences Department at the University of South Australia. His awards during his storied career include receiving the Mortarboard of Outstanding Teacher Award at WVU, the Top 10 Faculty Award at Towson University, the Outstanding Teacher Award at Central Michigan University, and the Centennial Award at the University of Scranton. They were so moved by his work at the University of Scranton, they displayed, they used a lot of his work in a display that's permanently there to be seen. Dr. Gay published and he served as a subject matter expert for major textbook publishers and is widely published. So that's a guy with a big legacy.
It's a lot to live up to.
Yeah. Well, as many of you know, Dr. Gay and his wife Casey gave a considerable amount of money to the now School of Sports Sciences, which is now the College of Applied Human Sciences, and he was not able to see this mark of their donation because he passed away during COVID. And in the fall, his wife came to the Towson game. And when she was up here, Erin and I decided we were going to have dinner with her, and I asked Erin if Chloe could join us. And I did that because when I was hired, Chloe Simpson wrote me an email immediately because I met her when I visited. And she said, "I think you'll be all right, so we'd like you to come and congratulations." So out of that dinner, you got to meet Casey, and she really connected with you and felt that you represent the future and carry on a legacy that Dr. Gay had started. So here's the thing about Regalia. You already know that Dr. Gay's Regalia, Casey had asked if you would be interested in that. So we want to present to you the Regalia that he was given here at the university, at West Virginia University. So perhaps Dr. Taliaferro would give you the gown, and we'll talk about the history of it just briefly. So academic regalia goes back to medieval times, and it is considered like a military uniform, and it is a mark of understanding the responsibilities to society by producing and translating knowledge. The colors on it represent the school that you went to, and then there's a tam Dr. White wants to give you. Now the tam we've purchased for you, so it is new and glorious with the new and the old.
Oh, thank you.
And then the last part of the regalia that's very important happens to be something called the hood. And in medieval times, when the professors would walk to wherever they're professing, they would kind of go in a parade. And a lot of times people would throw stones at professors or try and rob them. So they would have somebody there to guard them. One of the professors would carry a weapon called the mace, and it's a big old stick like you see at Game of Thrones. And that is the reason why we have a ceremonial mace at every university when there is commencement. So when you commence, commencement begins when the ceremonial mace is paraded down by a faculty member, and then it is presented up on the stage where the president is. So a defining part of the regalia for someone who has a doctorate is not only the size of the sleeves and the number of bands, but this particular hood that's very long, and the color represents your discipline. The other thing that's really unique that goes back to medieval times is that the tam, you could put papers or writing utensils in, but this part of the hood has a little place down here that you would get money and put it in, because professors, like monks and others, often depended on the gifts and kindness of others. So the tradition that Dan Lordy had and my chair Bob Stout had at the University of Chicago is when you earn your doctorate, you are given your first money to hide in here for every ceremony after. And so as the founding dean and the person that you helped to hire, it's my pleasure to say that every dissertation defense that is successful that I'm a part of, that student gets 2 quarters.
Thank you.
One is the year that you defended, that's Maya Angelou, your girl, 2022.
Awesome.
And the other one is from West Virginia, because we don't want you to ever forget where your heart is.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So they go right here and they stay there forever.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, you're on the super tea. Can you hold this with all your other?
Thank you all so much. This means so much. And I know Dr. Gay held a really important legacy, and I hope with this and just in general that I can live up to the outstanding work he did as an educator. So thank you all very much for this gift. I really, really appreciate it.
Last but best part, Aaron, do you want to talk about that?
Sure. So, as you know, Casey couldn't be here, but when we were sweating out the arrival of this all week because of the storms in Florida, she sent a card for Dr. Chloe Simpson as well as another one for
Thank you
it.
so much.
She'll be seeing this as soon as Adam can get it cut. So
Awesome.
And you can open the cards later.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
she wished she could be here to join us.
Thank you, and thank you so much to Casey. This is a huge honor.
We're
Thank
really
you so
proud of
much.
you, Chloe.
Thank you all very much. I really appreciate it.
Yay.
Thank you all. Thank you all very much. This means so much.
You got to put the hat on? You know, you
Yeah,
put it
you
on
wanna
now.
put it on, you want to try it all out? Let's start with that.
Wait, what do I start with, the road?
Let's start with the road.
Wow, this is so fancy. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's quite the fancy
you.
robe. My goodness. Like I said, it will be my 3rd wedding dress.
There you go.
Wow.
That would help zip you up, but I'm happy she's doing that one.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay.
This is great.
While we put that on, we'll preview your graduation will look like.
And your tam goes perfectly level, and that goes right above your left eye.
Yeah.
There you go. And level, like military, like there you go.
That look good?
Move that over so you see the there, like
Right
that.
there. Oh,
Perfect.
I'm well trained.
And then
as practice.
as practice, yes, at graduation I'll be up on a nice high
Yeah.
step.
So this is good practice for you. So you bend down just like that. There you go.
Oh, this is so cool.
Beautiful.
Then do the hair fluff because you're glamorous. There you go. And you can do that on the stage.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, this is so cool. Thank you all so much.
And it fits, which is great.
Thank you all so much for your support.
Yay, look how
fits
official you look.
Yes.
Congratulations.
So much. It's really a lot. Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Would you like to stop
Yes,
in the center of attention?
I know you also want to say a few words.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to my family and Lucy. Seriously, thank you for all your support the last 5 years. It's really meant a lot. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the meals on the weekends. Thank you all so much for being here. This really means a lot. Thank you. There are some mess up ones, so you guys pick the best. Leave the best for
Are you going to
Dr.
go with
Bolger.
Dr. Bolger, or do you want me to make sure that that happens?
Yeah, I was gonna go leave one on his desk. A few actually. The green ones are only half seated. Well, that's with 3D